Family planning is a term we hear often, but what does it truly mean? Well, it is the conscious and deliberate practice of controlling the number of children in a family and the intervals between their births. This is achieved through various methods of contraception and the treatment of infertility. It's really about making informed choices. It's about deciding when you want to have children and if you want to have children. This allows individuals and couples to plan their futures. It ensures they are emotionally ready, financially ready, and physically ready for the immense responsibility of parenthood. It's a cornerstone of public health and individual well-being, granting you control over your own life path. The importance of family planning extends far beyond personal choice. It is a critical component of community and global health. When families can plan, mothers are healthier. Children receive better care and more resources. Pregnancies, properly spaced, ideally 18 to 24 months, reduce the risk of premature birth, low birth weight, and maternal health complications. This planning allows parents to invest more in each child's nutrition, health, and education. Ultimately, it creates a ripple effect, fostering healthier families, stronger communities, and more stable societies for generations to come. One of the biggest barriers to effective family planning is misinformation. A pervasive myth I hear: hormonal birth control will make it hard to get pregnant later. This is simply not true. Hormonal contraceptives work by temporarily preventing ovulation. Once you stop, fertility typically returns to normal within a few months. There is no scientific evidence the pill, patch, or ring has long-term negative impact. Another common myth: the pull-out method is a reliable form of contraception. It's actually highly ineffective. Pre-ejaculatory fluid can contain sperm, so pregnancy is still a significant risk. Withdrawal requires perfect timing every time, a gamble you shouldn't take. Many believe you can't get pregnant during your period. While less likely, it is absolutely possible. Sperm can survive up to 5 days. Short cycles can overlap with ovulation. Never assume your period is a foolproof form of birth control. Finally, fears that IUDs are dangerous or only for parents are outdated. Modern IUDs are safe and effective, including for those never pregnant. Backed by leading organizations, they're long-acting, reversible, and hassle-free, deserving fair consideration without stigma. When it comes to family planning, there is no one-size-fits-all solution. The options are vast and fall into several groups. First, hormonal methods: birth control pills, the patch, the vaginal ring, and the injection. They release estrogen and progestin, or just progestin, to prevent your ovaries from releasing an egg. Pros: highly effective when used correctly, can regulate periods, and reduce acne. Cons: require consistent use, daily, weekly, or monthly, and may cause mood changes or headaches. Next, long-acting reversible contraceptives, IUDs, and the implant. Once in place, they're over 99% effective for 3 to 12 years, depending on type. Downsides: an insertion procedure some find uncomfortable, and possible changes to bleeding, especially early on. Barrier methods physically block sperm, male and female condoms, diaphragms, and cervical caps. Condoms uniquely help protect against STIs and are widely available and affordable. But they have higher failure rates than hormonal or LARC methods, mainly from inconsistent or incorrect use. Finally, permanent sterilization and fertility awareness-based methods. Sterilization, vasectomy, or tubal ligation, is nearly 100% effective for those certain they want no more children. Choosing the right family planning method is honestly a deeply personal decision that depends on a multitude of factors. There really is no single best method for everyone. Consider your overall health, your lifestyle, and your reproductive goals. Are you planning to have children soon, or is that a more distant goal? How important is high effectiveness versus being hormone-free? Would you remember a daily pill, or would a long-acting method fit your busy life? As a medical professional, I always advise starting with a conversation. Talk with a trusted healthcare provider. A doctor, nurse practitioner, or clinician can provide detailed, personalized information based on your history. Be ready to discuss your periods, health conditions, family plans, costs, insurance, access, and your comfort level. Consider potential side effects and your peace of mind. Family planning is not a solo endeavor, it is a shared responsibility. Open and honest communication is the bedrock. Try saying, "I've been thinking about our future," Or, have you thought about if or when you'd want to start a family? Create a judgment-free space, practice active listening, validate concerns, and research together, including with a doctor.